Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to our video for line following robot. We will design the logic and then implement the logic for line following using four infrared proximity sensors. We will test them on Proteus, and then we will verify them on breadboard, and then we will convert it into PCB. Following are the steps we shall follow, and then we will resolve our remaining issues accordingly. So here are our steps. We will first construct the logic by thinking of the four sensors placed on the front of our model car, and then we will draw the truth table for both the motors combined, and we shall assign zeros in place of don't cares, so that we have our minimum gate cost. Then our third step will be to draw the k maps, and then simplify the variables. Then we will implement the circuit and see what the output is given by the circuit. Then our next step will be to verify the circuit on breadboard and connect the motors, or even you can also test them on LEDs. Then we will create our PCB on Proteus and print the circuit on board, and then do all the etching and the remaining steps, and finally we will resolve the issues by checking our connections by DMM, and solder the remaining connections, jumper wires, and then finally complete our circuit. So now we will think of our sensors placed on the front of the car. So all of the when the left motor is turned on, the car will move towards right, and when the right motor is turned on, the car will move towards left. We will create our logic based on the placing of sensors, and this will make it easier to design the logic. Now we will construct our truth table according to the conditions, and we'll see how the logic works for the left motor and the right motor. So here is the truth table we have designed for our circuit. For the four sensors are named as A, B, C, D, and motor left and motor right. We will see that when the rightmost sensor is on, our right motor will be turned on, and it means that the sensor is giving us 1 at white background and 0 at the black. So when all of the sensors are on black and the rightmost sensor is on white, then the motor should move left, which means that our right motor should turn on. You can see our truth table here. When the rightmost sensor is on, the right motor turns on. These are the where 00 is the don't care, where our condition will not happen here, and similarly you can see when the right of the two sensors are on, the motor right is on, and similarly for left motor, we can see that when the leftmost sensor is on, our left motor turns on and moving the car towards right. When our car will follow a straight path when the sensors on the extreme are turned on, which means the center will be black. The center two sensors are black, and the car will move forward, and both the motors are turned on. Here is our K-map implementation. We will give one values to the combinations where all of our logic is being followed, and we'll construct the K-map for motor left motor and the right motor separately. Here you can see that our gate cost is minimum when we apply 0 to the don't cares, and our function is followed. The next step will be to or both the gates after both the AND gates after we have achieved our logic, and similarly the here is our circuit implementation on Proteus. You can see that we have 4 NOT gates and 4 triple input AND gates and 2 OR gates. We can see that all of the logic will be followed. We will construct the circuit by using our expressions from the K-maps, so it will be easier for us to follow. Now we will implement the circuit on Proteus and verify our simulation with the truth table. So as you can see that when the sensor will give one input when it is on the white background, which will be if we give the the leftmost sensor as 1, then the left motor will be turned on, and the our robot will move towards right. When we give to the rightmost, the right motor will be turned on, and the robot will turn towards left. When both sides are white and the center is on the black, both the centermost sensors are black, then both the motors will work. Similarly, we can verify all of our logic. To give connections to the gates, we will place sill connectors here, and we will give the positive for every gate, positive voltage for every gate in one line, and simply we will connect all of the logics for different gates. Here you can see this is for sensor A, this one is for sensor B, this one for sensor C and D, and we will give the ground for our motor driver and all of the remaining connections. Here is our VCC and the negative VCC, and we will connect our PCB on here you can see the upper layer track and the lower tracks are connected so that they don't overlap each other, and the minimum jumper wires we have to use. So here is our robot finally, and after all of the PCB designing, you can see it is following the line perfectly. So that's all for our video. Thank you for watching till end.